How does it feel now after the transplant?
Good, very good.
And what's your dream now once you get back to Pakistan?
Study
What do you want to become?
fashion designer.
Fashion designing?
Yes.
And for you, it was very difficult. You are a single mother, and tell us what you had to go through when your child was diagnosed with heart issue in Pakistan. It was very difficult.
यस मुश्किल तो बहुत था लेकिन फिर हम लोग यहाँ पर आए इतना ज़्यादा अमाउंट मैं नहीं कर पा रही थी हमने वहाँ पे कैंपेन भी चलाई थी मगर इतना अमाउंट नहीं हो रहा था
You're relieved now. You're happy now.
यस सर too much happy.
We also have Dr. Balakrishnan and Dr. Suresh Rao. Thank you very much. Tell us about the challenges in this case, Doctor.
Okay, this child came to us first in 2019. She was 14 years old. And she was very sick and with severe heart dysfunction. And if I remember right, her heart stopped. So we had to do CPR and then put her on a temporary pump called ECMO and then another temporary pump. And then eventually we fitted an artificial heart pump called Medtronic H5, which is quite expensive. In spite of that, she became sick. The right side of the heart became sick and the pump got infected in Pakistan and she was very sick. She had a very severe leak of one valve called aortic valve. So the options to treat her were not simple. And eventually we run a trust along with Mrs. Chitra, which was called Aishwarya Trust. So through that trust and my own personal finances and then a few patients helped, we funded the entire operations for totally free for them. We got a donor heart, I think it came from Delhi. And the heart was too big for her, so actually the chest had to be kept open for almost 10 days. And then she made a slow but good recovery, and now she's ready to go back. So
how much this would have cost and...
not less than 30, 35 lakhs, perhaps even more.
What was that that made it so close to your heart that doctors like you put your personal finances and made sure the whole thing was free for the family?
It is because, see, she's a young girl. She could be my daughter. And once you treated them for so long, every life matters.
Doctor, when it comes to organ transplant and organ donations, Tamil Nadu, particularly Chennai, is being seen as the capital in the whole country. In this case, it's an international patient you're dealing with. What will this mean?
In other states, there are donations, but most of the times the organs are not used. Because in this case, there was an organ in Delhi and none of the hospitals wanted that organ. Now getting that organ also requires some kind of logistics. In fact, you have to get it from a chartered flight, which again will cost money. So many of the patients will refuse that. Luckily, she got a heart. There was no request, so it was allotted to her. Otherwise, international patients, it's very difficult to get the organ.
Thank you very much, doctors, for your time and wish you all the best, Aisha and Sano.